Good morning, everyone, from Coronado Springs Resort and Spa here in Orlando, Florida, Walt Disney World. Guys, this place is incredibly awesome. Got a huge discount on this place, how we were able to stay here. This is a convention resort. This is a place where a lot of businesses come and do business, gather together, lots of places from around the country and from around the world. I gotta say, it's been pretty interesting to say the least. Kind of feels a little strange sometimes when you're up near the main area, which we're gonna go over here in just a few minutes. It's a little strange, when you come in with, your sleeveless shirts and tank tops and stuff like that, your Mickey ears, whatever. And then you come into this huge area where there's a lot of business folk. But it's actually kind of cool in a way too, because you're in an area where there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. This place is fantastic. I mean, you got the music playing in the background. Usually starts up pretty quietly about 6 o'clock. I come up here and get my coffee. And there's coffee in the room too. We're going to kind of do like not a play-by-play, but a little bit of a discussion on what you can expect here. First of all, Joffrey's Coffee right in your room. Right in your room, which is pretty amazing. I do like coming up here as to where I feel like it's a little better. I don't know. It's really good though. Absolutely love Joffrey's Coffee, as most of you guys know. We're gonna do a little bit of a resort tour today. Back over here, it's an area called the Dig Site. We actually have a pyramid. It's like we haven't even been over there yet. I feel like we haven't even really scratched the surface. It's a pyramid that goes into a pool with a giant water slide. That's not the pyramid there. That is Grand Destino Tower. That's one of the more popular areas. That's the front. That is where you will check in. That is the newer building here, which they have old buildings, new buildings. It's kind of weird seeing the old lobby, but the old lobby's kind of been turned into like a workspace, kind of like a business area. It's kind of cool. We're going to check some of that out. First, I got to get a refill. Now, one thing I will say at Coronado Springs here, if you're coming, you may want to request a room if you're staying in one of this over here is the Casitas section, and then they have the Cabana section over here, and then way back there is the Rancho section. They're all different themed to like ancient Mexico and Southern California, like all kinds of different themes around here, but you may want to be somewhat close to the front. One thing I will say is that they do have a bus stop to take you to the parks in each area. Like there's one for Casitas where we are, and then one for Rancho and the Cabanas. So yeah, it's definitely convenient in some ways that way, but if you want to work your way up to the breakfast area, if you want to be close to the breakfast area, you want to ask to maybe get as close to this as possible, because it is a little bit of a walking. And one thing I do recommend if you're coming to Disney World or any of the major theme parks down here, bring a good pair of gym shoes. So as we approach the main area from the Casitas section here, I did want to point out they just built these 3 bridges. All 3 bridges lead to Villa del Lago. When I first got here, I thought that said Mar-a-Lago. But it is Villa del Lago, and 3 bridges go from across, making it a little bit easier to get around if you're trying to go far out. I have found that from the main area to the Casitas, though, it's actually easier to go around than to go over the bridges. These bridges get real packed with people all throughout the day, so just something to keep in mind if you're planning on visiting Coronado Springs. Also, as you travel around here, it's cool, kind of branching off into things. Some of the different flowers that they have growing here are pretty awesome. They have all these different fountains and stuff all throughout here. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this place is unreal. We usually stay at some of the different value resorts when we come to Florida here, like Pop Century. We've stayed at All-Star before. This is our first time here at Coronado Springs. We did land a really good deal on this hotel, and we are annual pass holders. Makes it a heck of a lot cheaper being an annual pass holder, especially if you come down more than once a year. But I mean, the The way these buildings are designed, I mean, they are just gorgeous. As soon as you come up on the main area from Casitas here, from the Casita Resort area, come up on Maya Grill. Maya Grill sits right here. That way you know you're close to the main eatery area. Isn't that cool? That is one nice thing about this place, is there are several restaurants. So if you don't like what's in the main eatery, right here they have the El Mercado, which is basically where you can get pretty much anything. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. This is very important. Probably the most important thing to start your day when you're at Disney, because yeah, it's a lot of walking. So right next to El Mercado Eatery here, we have Rick's Sports Bar and Grill, and this is where you can find those Mickey waffles that have the chicken and waffles. Mickey chicken and waffles. They actually have the chicken inside the Mickey waffle, which has taken this place by storm. There's a lot of people here just to try that. And here right in between El Mercado and Rick's Sports Bar and Grill is the convention center. I'm not going to go back in here, but I'm not kidding, guys. This goes way back in here. Different ballrooms for businesses and stuff where you can have your different meetings and stuff. All kinds of different things go on back here. I actually took a walk back there when we first got there. It goes back real far. And there are several different ballrooms where if you have a business, you know, you could set up a different like business gathering. You know, maybe some, we've seen a lot of people that have done business back here and then go to the park just, you know, before they go home from their business trip here. It's actually kind of cool back in there. There's a lot of people back there right now, so I don't want to bother them. Thought I would go over just this menu here in case any of you are planning a vacation here at Coronado Springs. I gotta say, I do recommend it, especially with the discount. Always look for the discounts. This place can get a little pricey, but we got a great deal on it. Arguably about the same price as it would have been to stay at Pop Century. So you can find the deals. They serve breakfast here, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., lunch 11:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., and then dinner 5 to 11. I gotta say, there isn't anything that we've gotten here that has been bad. We've liked everything. I recommend the nachos. You get some queso, some fresh queso, and ground beef, and it is fantastic. Grab and go soda refills. That's where you saw me get my coffee there. You can purchase a refillable drink, which is good for your entire vacation. So if we go a little further, you will come into the old lobby here at Coronado Springs. Check out this fountain here. This is beautiful. Also, Disney cast member was telling me that this was hand painted. That whole thing up there was hand painted. How cool is that? So it's very hard to see if you are just looking with your eyes, but if you look through a camera, you can see the ultimate hidden Mickey up there right in the old lobby here. That's pretty cool how they do that. And if you look through your camera or something, you'll see the three dots there making the hidden Mickey. I wasn't lying when I said you had to do some walking here. So we go past the old lobby and then we will enter Grand Destino Tower, which is where you will check in upon arrival here at Coronado Springs Resort and Spa. Also has the Dahlia Lounge. You can get a cocktail or some adult beverage, and then they've got the Toledo Restaurant, which is on floor 16. Heard it's really good. Haven't tried that one out yet. It is a lot of walking, but I will say it is a beautiful walk. Absolutely gorgeous. Really, I should be outside. I just wanted to show you some of the stuff inside. When we go back out here, we're gonna go up to the dig site where that big pool is with the water slide. Check that out. We'll probably walk over the bridge, see that stuff. It's fun, like just walking around here. So I'm not gonna go up there, but if you were to keep walking around the path that I was, these are the elevators that you take into the tower here. If you are staying in the tower, this will be one of the elevators that you take. This will also take you up to Toledo Lounge if you're just eating up there. And we have entered Grand Destino Tower. I'm not going to go upstairs there, but that is where you will check in. This is downstairs where they have like a coffee bar. Pretty awesome. They also have other drinks, adult beverages you can get. Also, fun fact, you can get coffee 30 minutes early as they open up at 6:30 here. And Mercado opens up at 7. So you basically have two choices. You can come here at 6:30, which I've done multiple times. Wow, this place is just amazing. Look at these pillars. Look at these pillars here. Attention to detail everywhere up here. It's amazing. I just saw this mural here, this painting of Walt Disney and Mickey Mouse right here. And another thing too, they have all kinds of like fancy seating and stuff. All these different leather chairs. You just want to come in here and hang out. I'm sure you know a lot of people behind me are working on their laptops. Could be people who are here for the convention center area. But again, you know, it is as Disney as it gets, really. I mean, the only area where a lot of business people go is like in the convention center and stuff, but they all seem very happy to be here as well. Now as we head away from the elevators, I keep saying business people, but really just anybody who wants to do the convention here. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Have a good day. People are so friendly here. So I came out directly from Grand Destino Tower here. Got the lawn out here. Palm trees everywhere, something we do not have up north, which I love palm trees. They're my favorite. And we are way back there. Way back there. So it is a walk. Now, I will tell you a little secret. I haven't done it yet. I don't know how much of a secret it really is. I'm sure a lot of people know about it. But there are 4 different bus stops. The biggest one here is out front of Grand Destino Tower. All these buses will take you to the parks or Disney Springs, and then one of the water parks will be open. I think Blizzard Beach is the one open right now. But each bus individually will go around each stop. So, because ours is actually the first stop at Casitas, usually we're the first ones on the bus, which is pretty awesome, meaning we can usually get a seat. But then the second stop over here at Rancho, and then the third stop at the Cabanas over here. But if you think about it, you could literally, if you're staying at Casitas, because the last stop will be Grand Destino Tower here. So if you don't want to do the walk, you could literally take that bus up to Grand Destino Tower here and just get off. I haven't done that yet, but I'll tell you what, the more and more we get into our trip here and my legs start hurting, that might be happening. So one thing that would be really awesome if you are staying in Grand Destino Tower, you may want to stay on the other side facing the parking lot toward the front entrance. The reason why is because Epcot is right here. And you could get a very good look at the fireworks. About 9 o'clock every night, I've been coming out here just to watch them. And it's just fantastic. But yeah, if you were staying in one of these rooms, you wouldn't be able to see them at all. Not that it takes away from anything. That's just one little bonus feature if you're on the other side. They even have a giant chessboard out here. Play some chess. Boy, this would be fun. I don't know if Jess knows how to play chess. We've never actually played a game together. However, I love chess, so maybe if I stand here long enough, someone will want to play. Okay, so if you get lost, don't worry. They have signs for everything. We are just walking past, away from the Casitas, past Grand Destino Tower, and we are heading toward the dig site where they have the big pyramid with the water slide. Definitely want to check that out. We still haven't been over there yet. Beautiful fountains everywhere. Also, there are a lot of birds in the background, so they are chirping away. We saw an enormous turtle out here yesterday. I don't know. I will keep my eye out. As long as it's not an alligator. One thing I will say is it's really nice being down here in Florida this time of year. Usually we come in September. Now it gets hot like about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. However, it is gorgeous here in the morning time. It's 75 degrees, but it's not very humid. It doesn't start getting humid this time of year. Well, at least this time we're down here. I don't know. It could be different. Could be different sometimes, but it's been absolutely gorgeous. It does get hot. It's a lot hotter than up north for sure, but absolutely gorgeous. I love coming out here in the mornings. Beautiful. The people here are so nice. The employees, everybody, they are so welcoming. They always ask you if you need anything or if you know where you're going. They know this is a huge resort, enormous resort. So I mean, they're probably told to ask that, but I mean, it's just the friendliness around here is just bar none. Unbelievable. The service here, people are just, they love their job. They love what they do. It's awesome. Okay, so we have reached the dig site, the lost city of Cibola. All this cool stuff here. Got the children's pool. They got the big pool right here. They got the Jaguar water slide, which we'll see now. Unfortunately, I was just looking over here. The pool is closed until 10 a.m. It's about 9 o'clock a.m. here. But I wanted to show the temple back here, the different ruins with the water coming down. That is just too cool. Too cool. If we come back over here, I might put a clip of this in another video. Check that out. Isn't that awesome? That is amazing. As we got the pools and spas are exclusively for use exclusively by the guests of Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. Pool hours 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. However, I just talked to a cast member here, and he said we can go around here and check out some of the other stuff. So yes, as I went around the corner, not a far walk at all, really. Come back into the main area of the dig site here. They have this huge volleyball court, sand volleyball. That is awesome. And up here, this is where the Siestas Cantina is. You can get a bite to eat. It's not open right now, but yeah, pretty cool. Don't have to walk too far to get a bite to eat. Give you guys a closer look at the little pyramid here. It goes right into the pool. Right into the pool. I'm kind of glad that this is closed right now because I can show you guys. Don't want to be, filming people swimming. So, yeah. Pretty cool. Okay, this is where it's happening, guys. This is awesome. Me and Jess love ping pong. Got a couple ping pong tables here. They also have an arcade. The Iguana Arcade restrooms, very convenient. Got different things going on back here. They got a little playground, and they've got shuffleboard right here. And that is like a pool, like a billiards, kind of like it's kind of like soccer. Like you kick the one billiard ball into the next and try and make it in the pocket. It's fun if you're a kid, I guess. And because I'm a big kid, let's see if I can bank that ball in there. Oh, nuts. One more time. One more time. Boom. Oh, no. I'm not very good at this. Me and Jess have been so busy at the parks, trying to get our fill of Magic Kingdom and Epcot and all the flower and garden business. I bet she's going to love this. We've been talking about coming back here to check it out. I mean, this is just too cool. Everything in the background there. I don't think we can get to the water slide. I think the water slide is back behind where we are here. And obviously that's probably not going to open till 10, but these are the times I wish I had a GoPro. Just looking at the menu back here. They got walking nachos. Just check it out, see if it's, because if these are foods you're not going to like, then be good to know ahead of time so you can bring something over here. Got a chicken Caesar salad, house salad, entrees, all-American cheeseburger, the Mojo shrimp tacos, chicken tender platter. Yeah, lots of options out here. So one pretty convenient thing is these 3 bridges over here. This is a very much easier way to get back to the Casitas area, which is where we are staying. You got this awesome new bridge to walk across. And over here, there's the tower here. Give you an idea where we are. Got the water fountain, or the fountain over here. That's pretty awesome. That's the last building of the Casitas over here. And then you start with the ranchos back there, which is probably the farthest away. But with this bridge here, I don't know. I'm sure that's why they did this bridge, to make it a little closer for everybody. I do have to say, guys, this is my favorite resort that we have stayed at on Disney property. This place is amazing. I will say it is a lot of walking. Maybe try that bus trick that we were talking about. And I haven't heard anybody think of that or talk about that. So, hopefully that helps. If we can reach as many people as we can. If you got bad knees or sore knees and you're afraid to stay here, that bus, getting on the bus and then cycling back around, One thing I will say is that if you're going to Disney Springs, it stops at the tower first. But all the park buses that go to Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, and Epcot stop at Casitas first, and then the different areas around the resort here. So you could feasibly just take that to the front, as that will be the last stop. So save you a little bit of walking. You do enough walking around here anyway. So yeah, let's see. Okay, as we pointed out here, we have the signs here behind me where it'll point you in the right direction as you come to the center. It shows you where to go. El Centro is Grand Destino Tower, the central location basically. And then the convention center, which is basically directly across from where we were. And the Casitas is over this bridge here. So that's the direction I'm heading. But we are right here at they call it, a lot of people call it Three Bridges Restaurant. Really, it's Villa de Lago. But I think even on the menu, it says Three Bridges menu. So, I don't know. I'll show you guys the view here from the middle of the Three Bridges. Kind of just circle around here. We go back here. This is where me and Jessica are staying back in the Casitas, and this is what I was talking about near the beginning of the video. Like if we actually go, they'll tell you to come down the bridge here from Grand Destino and then come down this bridge. This is part of the Casitas as well, but make sure you keep an eye on where you're at, because if you're over here, I do believe it's actually quicker to take the concrete path over. As you see here, it is just so gorgeous, guys. This is amazing. And one thing too, and not that this really matters too much because it doesn't bother me, but you know, you kind of feel like you're separated from Disney a little bit here. Although they do have everything you want. They have the store. There's a store in there called Panchitos, which is, you know, they got all the different souvenirs you can buy and all that stuff. And they have another like little coffee bar next to that. I believe that one opens up at 7. It's just a small little grab and go place. Absolutely gorgeous though, guys. This is amazing. And yeah, you do feel a little separated from Disney, which, you know, I'm fine either way. We love Pop Century. Pop Century kind of throws you into all of the Disney. It kind of throws Disney in your face, but you know, we kind of like that. We kind of, you know, you're at Disney World. But if you want to separate yourself a little bit and feel like you're staying in a deluxe resort, which I'll go over here in just a second, this is it. One way we were able to save a fortune here on this trip is ordering from Walmart Plus. If you have a Walmart Plus membership, or you can order from Amazon Fresh, you can have that delivered to any Disney hotel. Anyone you stay at, whether that's value, moderate, deluxe, it doesn't matter. They will hold it for you in the main area, like where you like check like bell service, stuff like that. They will hold it in a room for you, whether you got cold stuff or not. They will keep it cold for you until you get here, making it to where you can save an absolute fortune, as some of these things can get pretty expensive down here. But if you do like we did, it can really save you a lot of money. We were able to order a case of water, Gatorade, some snacks, stuff like that, and we saved a bundle by doing that. Well, there you have it, guys. I'll tell you what, we are living our best life here at Coronado Springs Resort and Spa. Now, if you're interested in visiting Coronado Springs, one thing I recommend, always check for the discounts. That's one nice thing about being an annual pass holder, is even if they don't have an amazing discount going on, you usually save a lot of money on the hotels, even value. There's 3 different levels. There's like value, moderate. This is considered a moderate, although I would argue that this is more like a deluxe. Deluxe is going to be like your Grand Floridian, Contemporary Resort, what's the other, Polynesian, some of these other ones. Animal Kingdom Lodge, I believe, is a deluxe resort, but this is considered a moderate resort. I can't believe it. I mean, this is amazing. Absolutely amazing for what you get for your money here. I mean, it's a great deal, really, when you think about it. Plus, you get all the different amenities, everything. This place is awesome. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. It's a great time taking you around Coronado Springs here. It's definitely my favorite Disney hotel by far. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. With all that being said, I am out, and always remember, the adventure is out there.